You gotta love South Carolina weather when it's paired up with satellite TV. We had an epic finish in last night's Cup race from Pocono. Kyle Larson dueling Alex Bowman, then getting past Bowman with 3 laps to go. But then Larson blows a tire, last corner of the last lap, and Alex Bowman gets past him. However, my satellite signal went out with 10 laps to go due to a thunderstorm rolling into my area at just the right time. Signal came back just as Alex Bowman was getting interviewed by NBC.
3 wins already this season for Austin. Cindric 7.
So then I decided to take a trip to a Walmart that's about 25 miles north of where I live. But of course, before I get outside of my car, the bottom falls out. And it starts raining as hard as it ever has this year.
They can't prepare him for that. Austin said he knows that his biggest competition will probably be whoever is in the 54 car. And hasn't that been true today? Ty Gibbs now running second.
Thankfully today at my house, it's a bright sunny day. And maybe we'll get another exciting finish at Pocono, whether it be in the Xfinity Series or the Cup Series. Austin Cindric and Ty Gibbs have been battling throughout the course of the third stage. It's pretty much gone green since the last stage break. Cindric has a pretty sizable lead of 2.5 seconds over Ty Gibbs, but anything can happen in the next 8 laps. Cindric looking for his 4th win of the season, looking to pad his playoff points for later on in the year. Ty Gibbs in his 8th career Xfinity Series start in a part-time effort, looking for his 3rd career win already.
Because he was trailing Harrison Burton. Harrison has had a bad day. This car was only about 20 points behind and going for those valuable bonus points for the regular season finish.
Ryan Sieg comes on to pit road.
Allgaier needs to have a good finish here and try to gain on the championship.
Allgaier currently running in 3rd. Everybody really spaced out when it comes to the running order. Allgaier running in 3rd. Noah Gragson in 4th. AJ Allmendinger running in 5th. Brandon Jones in 6th. Jeb Burton in 7th. Daniel Hemrick running in 8th. He had a speeding penalty just recently, which kind of took him out of the running for a higher finish. Brett Moffitt running in the 9th spot. And Myatt Snyder running in 10th. And how about Josh Berry running in that 31 Jordan Anderson car, running in the 11th spot. He's done with Junior Motorsports this year. So he's looking to try to get some more strong runs with some other Xfinity teams after winning at Martinsville earlier this year. Hopefully he'll find a good quality ride. There's Santino Ferrucci running in 14th. Normally in the IndyCar circuit.
Not only what his expectations might be for us, but also the car he's driving. That tells me that this guy can
It always seems to be sunny and perfect outside whenever there's a finish like this where there really isn't anything to react to. But yet every time we have an epic finish, either it storms so that my satellite signal goes out, the wind blows and moves the tree branches outside my house around to affect the signal, or even if I do upload a finish reaction video to try to help out the sport, NASCAR decides to block the video worldwide for no reason whatsoever.
To try to get in the playoffs. Pretty impressive, Brandon Brown, what they do with this team. And we talked about teams earlier that do not have the funding of some other teams. It doesn't mean...
Being a NASCAR fan that likes to try to react to different finishes for all 3 series, Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks, life can be hard sometimes.
I feel like we're overachieving if we can get a top 10 finish with this team, just because of,
So as the race starts to dwindle down to its last couple of laps, Cindric has extended his lead over Ty Gibbs to 3 seconds now.
Well, you mentioned that playoff battle, Michael and Annette. Just had a quiet day. We haven't said his name much today.
We're just going to watch the action here for the last 5 laps.
You see right there, started 8th, was up to 3rd at one point with the cycle, currently 12th. You know, plus 56 to the cut line, and these are the types of days when you see someone like Riley Herbst with an issue, and that just has to bring this solid finish home.
There's Jesse Awuji in the 74. Former buddies at back behind the wheel here in the Xfinity Series.
Jesse running in 32nd position. This car right here has actually improved a lot over the season, over the last couple of seasons. A good car for him to get into, and he, you know, when you're young and you haven't really had a lot of experience in a series like this or driving these cars, it's good to get in something that drives pretty good, so you know what good is, right? You know what to expect the car to do, and he's in a pretty decent machine today.
Listen, we all had a conversation with Noel Gragson earlier this week.
There's a lot of different things that goes into success in any NASCAR series. The talent of the driver, the talent of the race team, and the performance of the race car.
You know, one of those championship contenders, it just hasn't worked out, has not been a good year. It isn't from a lack of speed. I don't know that they've really had winning speed, but they've had good, solid speed, but they just haven't been able to finish races. Noel Gragson sitting there running 4th today, I think is something they can build off of. He's earned 13 points in the stages. That's the second most today. Running 4th, that's a good, solid day which they can build off of.
Moffitt and Snyder battling right here for 9th place. Myatt's done a really good job today. He was behind on tires for most of the afternoon and hung right in there in the top 5 and the top 10 with good speed in this car.
Trying to take that.
That's allowed Josh Berry to close up to those two.
Yeah, if you don't think the battles back in the field are tough, just watch this one. I mean, these guys are battling for a top 10 finish. They're going to go at each other.
3 guys going for 2 top 10 spots.
Boy, Josh going to try to help Myatt and him, and Myatt's raced late models together a lot. Got a pretty decent free ship. He's going to give Myatt the momentum.
Myatt Snyder looks like he's going to get past Moffitt. He clears him.
Just under 2 laps to go.
But now the crossover move. And now... Whoa, look out. That slowed down Cindric, but he's still got a sizable lead over Ty Gibbs. It's down to 2 seconds, but it's going to have to take something a little more drastic to prevent Cindric from winning this thing.
One more close call like that, and Ty Gibbs is close enough to take a chance. There you go, hand out the window. Ware says, you run the bottom. I am going to run the top.
We learned yesterday, too, that until that driver takes the checkered flag, nothing is off the table.
Yeah, it ain't over till it's over. You got to take the checkered flag first. We learned that with Kyle Larson yesterday. White flag, last lap, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Cindric looking for win number 4. Ty Gibbs has closed. This thing ain't over just yet. Gibbs has got like 1 shot.
Now into the tunnel turn. This has been one of the best turns for Ty Gibbs all day. We'll see if
Cindric's got to try to break the draft.
Cindric's trying to break the draft down the back straightaway.
That'll help him out.
Straightaway through the tunnel turn. Oh, Gibbs a little loose, but
Gibbs a little loose. He's still there, but I just don't think he's going to be close enough.
stays in the gas. Here he comes into 3.
Turn 3. Cindric goes low to block that lane. That should be enough. And Austin Cindric is going to hold him off in a now exciting finish at Pocono. That heated up in a hurry. Nice work there by Ty Gibbs to make it interesting. But ultimately, though, not enough to beat Cindric. Allgaier 3rd, Gregson 4th, AJ Allmendinger in 5th.
Mature drive by Ty to continue to try to chase the leader down, and Cindric pressure got turned on that last lap. Did a nice job. I mean, defending champ, we would expect that out of the driver of the 22.
Tell you what's pretty impressive. This is just the 8th race.
Yes, Cindric had a 3-second lead with about 3 laps to go, but Ty Gibbs was able to close it down to about a car length or 2. So nice work by both drivers. Well, Cindric probably didn't want it to be as interesting as it was, but he still won. So nice job to actually make this a reactable finish.
The next closest is Allmendinger at 13, so a major advantage going to these playoffs for Austin Cindric.
And momentum heading in.
So Cindric picks up the checkered flag at Pocono in the Xfinity Series. The second Cup race is going to be later today. So let's hope that we can get another very good finish like we had yesterday, and maybe it won't start storming so that way I can keep my signal for my satellite TV working. I don't want it to turn out like yesterday.
That was a well-done tight radius donut. Look at that.
Nice job. Cindric really getting experience with these Xfinity burnouts. So Cindric padding his stats for the Xfinity Series playoffs. And hopefully, and I'll emphasize that, hopefully, I will see you guys later today.